Hello everyone, welcome to 27. We have covered up to chapter 2. Now we are starting chapter 3. So in the chapter 3, the first is 3.1 solving quadratic equations. We learn about how quadratic equation look like, what is its meaning, what is focus look like, and directrix, axis of symmetry and all. Now how to find its solution. We are going to solve quadratic equations. There are three methods in which we can solve. The first is graphing method. And the second is square root method. And the third is factoring. In the graph, we will draw the graph of the function. Whatever the function is there, try to draw the graph. Then we will check at what points the graph cuts the x-axis. As many points, because it's a quadratic, so maximum it can cut 2 times. Maximum 2 times, and it can possibly not cut at all. It has no real solution. It's possible case. So when you draw the graph, check its intersection with x-axis. At which points it cut the x-axis, that will be the solution. The next is a square root method. In this, we just take the square root and we will find the answer. In the factoring, we will try to factorize the given issue. Okay, so we will do all three methods one by one. So let's start it. So first is graphing. The question is solve the equation by graphing. We will try to graph this. The quadratic function. So how you can draw the graph? You can make a value table. Substitute x and you get the value. If you substitute x, treat this as a function y. If I substitute 0 here, I get negative. If I substitute 2, and it will be 2 square 4 minus 2 minus 6. 4 minus 8 minus 4. So add to it is minus 4. Then I substitute 3. If I substitute 3 square is 9 minus 3 minus 6. I got 0 in the case of 3. Then I try to substitute another one. If I substitute negative 1, at negative 1 it's 1 plus 1 minus 6. 2 minus 6 is negative. If I draw, at 0 it's negative 6. At 2 it's negative 4. At 3 it is 0. At negative 1 it is this. Now you can check it negative 2 as well. Check it negative 2. 2 to the 4 plus 2 minus 6. So you will get 0 in that case. So at minus 2 it is 0. Connect them. Connect it. The points where it intersects, that are the answers. This and this. This value is 3 and this value is negative 2. So x equals to 3 and negative 2 are the answers. So we will do the question number 2. See part here. So here I'm going to shift everything on the right side. It becomes 2x here minus a plus 4x and plus 2 equals to 0. Let's make a value table. X and y. I substitute 0. Add 0 is 2. I substitute 1. Add 1 it is 4 to 6, 8. If I substitute negative 1, 0. If I substitute negative 2, 2 to the 4 to the 8 minus 8 plus 2. It's 2 again. So let's try to draw it. At 0, it's positive 2. Positive 2. At 1, it is 8 here. When at -1, it's at -2, it is positive. So the graph is like this. I shift the graph by multiplying by negative sign. The x value is not affected. Here, solution was not affected by that. So here I'm getting negative. If you directly draw this graph, if you shifting the 4 here, you will get the graph is downward. But what I did, I just multiply by negative and try to write equation in this way. So I got an upward graph. Otherwise, it is a negative downward graph. X equals to -1 is the only solution. Okay? Because it cut the x-axis only one time. Next is solve each equation using square root. Square root means we will try to take square root on both sides. While taking square root, you have to keep one thing in mind. One is only one term will be there, no any addition, multiplication with the square term. And when you remove the square or taking square root both sides, there will be two answers. One is a positive and one is a negative. Here, I'm adding 31 on both sides. 49 plus 31. What's that? This is 0, 80. 4x square. I divide by 4 now. I'm getting this. Now take a square root. When you take square root, here one answer is positive, one answer is negative. So x equals to plus minus square root of 420 is 4 5 is 20 and square root of 4 is 2. So 2 square root 5 is the answer. Next, if you check for the next one, it's a 3x square plus 9 equals to 0. So shift 9 to the other side. Divide by 3. Then you are getting x square is negative. There is no real number whose square is negative. If square of a real number is not a negative, that means there is no real solution. No real number is a solution. Okay. Next, C part. You can pause the video and try C part yourself. X plus 3 square equals to 5. I multiply by 5, I divide by it. It's 25 over 2. X plus 3 square. Then I take square root on both sides. Square root of 25 over 2 in plus and minus. I want only x. I don't need x plus 3. I looking for x. So x equals to -3 plus minus square root of 25 over 2. Here the mistake can be done. Student can shift this positive 3 to the other side. You cannot shift any term until there is a square of that. You can't take 3 outside to shift the other side and become -3. No, you have to remove the square first. Then this bracket will open and you can shift the 3 other side. Only then. Okay. Next is a zero product property. Zero product property says if you have two terms, we are working with the real numbers. So if you have two real numbers, two factors for any two multiples, and the answer is 0. If the product of two terms is 0, only either A equals to 0 or B equals to 0. Maybe both are 0. A0 or B0, one of them must be 0. Both can be 0. So this is the zero product property. If I'm saying 2 times x is 0, 2 times x 0 means either 2 0 or x 0. 2 is already a constant number. How it can be equals to 0? So this is not the possible case. I use the word or here. And what is the other possibility? X equals to 0. So in that case, x equals to 0 is the answer. Okay. This is zero product property. But in this chapter, we will work this property with as a factors. Like you have a factor x plus 3 times x plus 1 Here are two terms, they are multiplying and equals to 0. So from the zero product property, either your first factor equals to 0 or the second factor equals to 0. If the first factor equals to 0, your x value will be negative. If you solve this, you will get x is negative 1. So here the possibilities of x is either negative 3 or negative 1. Okay, let's try a question. Question says factoring this. We can factorize only if you have everything in a one side. So shift it on the left side. I shift it here. And what is on the right side now? 0. Why? If you divide both sides, and the right side will be 1. If it is cancel everything, it will be 1. But if you shift it, only 0 left to the other side. So here I shift 45, so 0 left only. Only 0 left here. So what you can do? We have to find two numbers. I am looking for two numbers. If I add the numbers, I will get negative 4. If I multiply the same two numbers, I must get 45. It's very important to recognize this. It's negative 4 on addition. Negative 45 on multiplication. If you start with multiplication, it will be easy for you. 9 5s are 45. And 9 minus 5 is 4. But I want a negative number. So that means 9 will be negative. Negative 9 plus 5 is negative 4. Negative 9 multiply 5 is 45 and negative. Here I'm saying that again, if the sum, you have to take those numbers whose sum is the middle term, the product is the last constant term. And make sure you are clear with the signs. The sum will give you negative 4 and addition give you negative 45. If a student choose 9 minus 4, 9 minus 5, no doubt it's 4. But we want negative 4. This just show you a hint. Your bigger term, the larger term will be negative. Okay, so you split it. The one is negative 9 and another is positive 5. X with the both. So the only middle term is changed. Negative 4 is written in the form of negative 5, negative 9 and plus 5x equals to 0. From the first two terms, I can take x outside. What is left? X minus 9. From the next two terms, I can take 5 as a common. So x minus 9 left. When you are at this step, this gives you guarantee you are doing correct. This gives you guarantee you are doing correct if these two factors are same. Now take x minus 9 as a common. What is left? X here plus 5 left here. The product of two term is 0. That means either x minus 9 equals to 0 or x equals to or x plus 5 equals to 0. So x is 9 or x is negative 5. Okay, so you are getting two values of x, 9 or negative 5. I hope this is clear. Next is a factor, but here it starts with the 2. The term is not start with the x here only. The first term is a multiple of 2. You have to make two factors. And this is the hint in this type of question. Your one term will contain 2x. One term will contain 2x. And product is at 12. You have to take these two terms. That gives you 12. This is negative. Negative, but the product is positive. That means the both terms will be negative here. First term, 2x minus something. The next factor will be x minus something. And when you will get product 12, you will get product 12, 6 and 2. It's the 12. Product you need 12 here. Or any other 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are. So let's do this. Because if this is 4, this is 3. 2x here. 4 2s are negative 8, negative plus 12. So you can see negative 8 and negative 3 gives you negative 11 again. Okay, from here itself we are sure that we have to take positive 3 here. We have to take negative 3 and negative 4 in the other terms as a factor. X minus 2x minus 3 and x minus 4 are the two factors. We just have to find factor, then we got that. If you still have a doubt how to find these factors, let me show you. 2x here minus 11x plus 12. Okay, you have to find two terms whose sum is negative 11 and the product not 12. It's not 12. It should be product of these two, 20. So you will take the two terms in the way. So the product is 24 and the addition is negative 11. You will say 8 3s are 24. 8 and 3 11. But I need negative 11. So negative 8 and negative. Negative 8, negative 3 gives you negative 11. Negative 8 multiplied by negative 3. It's a positive 24. It is positive. Write it. Negative 11 can be written as a negative 8x, negative 3x plus 12. Take 2 common, you left with x minus 4. From this, take negative 3 as a common, x minus 4 left. This is x common, yeah, 2x common. Now, this is x minus 4, x minus 4. Writing 1 times and you left with 2x minus 3. Done. These are the two factors. Okay. Next is a monthly teen magazine has a 48,000 subscriber when it charged $20 per annual subscription. For each $1 increase in the price, the magazine loses about 200 subscribers. How much should the magazine charge to maximize the average revenue? What is the maximum annual revenue? In the last chapter, we talk about the maximum value and the minimum value. Maximum and minimum in the quadratic functions or quadratic equations is vertex value. So here they are indirectly ask you to find the vertex. So what is revenue? Revenue is depend upon number of subscribers multiply price. So there were total 48,000 subscribers and their loss of 2,000 subscribers if they increase $1. Suppose they increase X dollar. So this much subscriber will be lost. And the price originally was 20, but now they increase the price by 1 unit. So 1 or it may be X. So 20 plus X. As they increase, it will be changed. So this is the revenue we got. We will multiply 96, 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 48,000x minus 4 times zeros minus 2,000 x square. This is the one way you can open it and find it. Other thing is I can directly make factors here. Take 2,000 common. If I take 2,000 common, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 0, 24 minus x. So one value is 24 minus x and another is 20 plus x. No doubt you can open the bracket, make a quadratic equation and solve it. But here they are already given in the factors form. So it is easy to find factors directly. This is because it's a product. One factor is already there. From here this is a factor. To just make it simple, I just take out the constant term. Here it looked like say x-intercept form, but the x-intercept form was y equals to a, x minus p, x minus q. It is not x minus p. So I took negative outside from this. It will be x minus 24 and x plus 20. Now it is. It is a x-intercept form. In the x-intercept form, the vertex is h comma k. What is h? P plus q over 2. So h is 24 minus 20 over 2. 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is 2. H value is 2. So it gives you when you increase the price by $2. So that means the price is equals to x plus 2. Not 20 plus x. 20 plus x and the x value you have to put 2 here. That means we are charging $22 for the magazine. And what is the maximum revenue? Maximum value of revenue? Substitute 2 here. Substitute x as a 2. So R of 2 basically we are looking for. R of 2 is equals to 2024 minus 2 and this is 20 plus 2, 22. Multiply them. 2000, it's 22 and 22. We will get 968,000. This is the revenue. And the maximum value we can say, because the graph is downward, negative is outside. It's a downward graph. Maximum value is when x is 2. Let's give you the maximum 2,968,000. Done. So this was 3.1. I hope you understand this topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching.